Hey everybody, it's Jerica Brown here, and I know I've been gone again, but only for 2 days this time, and it was mainly because I was trying to upload the videos that I was not able to upload while I was recovering from that chemical peel gone wrong. Yeah, so I had to spend about 2 days uploading those and putting them on all the other sites and all of that stuff. So that's what took me so long and why 2 days, 2 or 3 days, I think, I was not on here doing much of anything. But you probably couldn't tell because I was uploading videos and you were getting videos then. So yeah, now I'm back to doing the 30-day single woman's blogging challenge, day 14. No, oh, I keep saying 14. Day 13. Day 13, we are describe how you met the last person you text and talk about your friendship or relationship. Now, the ironic thing is that I text two people at the same time. And these two people I text, this is going to be a juicy story. Because every time I let people know, well, I'm doing such and such, and I'm going to be with such and such, they're like, who is that? And then I have to explain it, and then they're like, what? Y'all cool? Like, you hang out with her? And I'm like, y'all, we grown here. Not everybody got to argue and fight each other and do all of that kind of stuff. If you don't know by now a little bit what I'm talking about, then just listen. So, I text my son's father, and I text my son's sister's mother. If you don't get that, okay, it's a guy, my son's dad, me, I slept with him, and then this other girl slept with him, and we both had a baby. We both had babies by him. Yeah. So anyway, let me start from the beginning. How I met my son's dad was, we were at a stoplight, me, my sister, her mother, and some other girls. I can't remember who else was in the car. But yeah, we were at a stoplight, and then this white car with these purple lights pulled up, and he like rubbed his engine, and I like turned around, like model like, and I did my little wave. And yeah, let's just say that got him, because he followed us all the way to the movies. Oh my goodness. So we end up jumping out the car. Now I had to get out the car cute because I saw him driving behind us and like trying to get on the side. So I tried to get out like all model, like for real, out the car, making sure that I didn't fall and do anything like that. And I walked around to his car, and yeah, so when I looked in, I was kind of like, ah, you kind of cute or whatever. And I gave him my number, and then I got his number. I think I got his number. I don't remember, but I think I know that I gave him my number, but it wasn't actually my number. I switched the last number, but clearly he got it right. And so we ended up talking, and he came to take me on a date, and my uncle was there, my aunt was there, my grandmother, well, I lived with my grandmother, so she was definitely there. And and so when he came, my uncle asked for his driver's license, took a picture of him, and made him fill out a questionnaire before he could take me out. It was like super cool. At the time, it was like super cheesy. I hated that because they would not let me date without doing this. And so my uncle went and typed it into his computer thing, because he is a cop, so he took it and he typed that in to make sure that he had like no felonies, misdemeanors, or traffic tickets, or anything else, or that he wasn't a rapist and stuff like that. So I was like super embarrassed, but he was like so cool about it. Yeah. So that was pretty much how we met, and I was 15 at the time. And yeah, so we were in high school, and we ended up having a child when we were in college. At the time, we were not together, but let's just say he bought the baby making, was it the baby making project CD by Jagged Edge? Let me tell you, if you want to have a baby, that's the way to go, because Jagged Edge gets it going. Okay. Yeah, so I ended up getting pregnant, and so I came home and all of that kind of stuff, and I let my family know, and then I ended up giving birth when I was 21. And of course, since we were not together, he was with someone else, and she ended up getting pregnant as well. So we had our children. They're 9 months apart, and he went back to college. So we both kind of felt that it was important to have the kids grow up knowing each other and doing all of that. So we had to kind of set aside our differences, and he scheduled a meeting for both of us, and we met. And the funny thing is, we kicked it off like so well. Yeah, we have so much in common. Like, we both have the same initials. We have the same birthday. I mean, it's weird. I'm like, really? Like, you couldn't get somebody else that didn't have my birthday, didn't have my same initials? Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. Anyway, but it ended up being pretty good for us and for the kids, because the reason why I text them was because I had their daughter and I had my cousin's children. So we went to the park, we had donuts at the park, and we did like a nature hike, and they all had fun. So I was sending them pictures of our day out and everything, and it was like super awesome. And every time I tell people, yeah, well, I'm going to go pick up my my son's sister, or I'm going to go hang out with them, and they're like, you're going to go hang out with yo baby daddy's baby mama and her kid? And I'm like, yeah, why y'all looking so weird? Then I kind of realized a lot of women, they kind of like argue and they try to fight each other about stupid stuff, and to me, that's dumb. You both have kids with this man. Leave the man out the picture and all of that. It's all about the kids, and that's what is so important. And I knew growing up without my siblings, it was really hard, because I was my mom's only child, and you know, the only time I was able to kind of see my other siblings were when, you know, when my dad would have them, and if their mom was mad, then they wouldn't let my dad see them, so I couldn't see them, and that was like every other weekend. But my dad got me a lot when I was younger, but I didn't get to grow up with my siblings, and that was so important to me. Like, I still never met my brother, and I'm 26 years old. So I don't want Josh to have to go through that, nor his sister, because I don't know if they would have other siblings. If so, I still want them to always have that relationship, because they are brother and sister. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how we met, and hopefully our relationship will continue to grow and be awesome, and we can always be able to bring the children together, and we can always like come together for the kids' birthdays without any arguments and all of that hostility and stupid stuff that young people do. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave it in the comment bar. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All of that is on the homepage, and I'll leave it in the description box as well. Visit ourlifeourjourney.com. Remember that. See you guys in the next video. Bye.